This is Larry the Barber Man, and today I'm at the CT Barber Expo 2018. I've had the great privilege of being here with Jackie Starr of Iced Out Barbershop, Las Vegas. Jackie, as you probably know, is Mr. Floyd Mayweather's personal barber, and today I'm going to have a catch up with Jackie. I previously interviewed her during my US tour where I was traveling around on a 32-foot RV, and I interviewed Jackie in the back of my RV, and now we're going to do a more professional setting and find out Jackie's story to date. So Jackie, thank you for having me.
Thank you. I appreciate being here.
Yes. So let's go back, pick up on where we left off last time. I think you could be a huge inspiration to lots of female barbers in a male-dominated industry. Tell me how you overcome any challenges that you may be faced with in these circumstances.
Well, I overcame my challenges as being a female barber by being confident, for one, and not letting men intimidate me, believing in my craft, believing in the work I produce. So, to be honest, I never was intimidated, because once I gained my confidence in cutting and knowing that I was producing quality haircuts, that right there spoke for everything or all the challenges that came my way as being a female barber in a male-dominant industry. Because when I started, there was no social media. I started almost 20 years ago, so it was more show and tell. Your haircut speak for itself. So my name was serenading in the Las Vegas streets before Instagram was even known of, or Facebook, or whatever social media was out at the time.
So another challenge that you was a single parent mother. During this time you was building up these barbershops. There must be a number of other female barbers that are single parents and they want to become barbers but feel that they can't because they're a mother. Tell me how you was a good mother and you built up these barbershops.
Well, first of all, you have structure with anything you do. So although I had a daughter, my daughter was 11 when I moved to Las Vegas, and we didn't know anyone. And it was very challenging because she was a latchkey kid. New city, don't know no one. And Vegas, if anybody know anything about Vegas, Vegas will swallow you up if you're not careful, or if you're not, strong as far as having a solid vision on where you're going and what it is you're doing. So I just kept a tight rope with me and my daughter, a great understanding, and letting her know that I need you to do the things I asked you to do, and just making sure we had a schedule that worked for her and I. So it is difficult being a single parent, and in my case, I had just moved out of town, didn't know anyone, so I had to rely on God and me being the best parent that I could possibly be under the circumstances, because I was gone a lot throughout the day.
So what you're saying is you crafted a plan with your daughter. Your daughter stuck to the plan as you did. You basically planned the work and worked the plan, and it worked out successful for the both of you. And
Absolutely.
You had a happy and healthy relationship despite the fact that you was running your own business, starting your own business.
Yes, but there were turbulence along the way because, again, my daughter was 11. She had to go through adolescence. She had to go through certain challenges that she had to face also herself. Being a teenager, becoming more independent, going out, having more privilege. So we overcame some challenges that came our way, but we stuck to the main root of the situation, and that's mother-daughter, understanding, moving forward, the vision and the plan, because I always had a plan for her and I always had a plan for myself. So again, sometimes life happens, and when things happen, it's out of your control. You only can control you. Although I'm her mother, she have to make decisions for herself. And she didn't always make the best decision. And again, being her mother, I had to come and be the janitor and clean up.
Okay, and it worked out. You was victorious.
Yes.
So one other, apart from the relationship, having a healthy relationship with your daughter, you've managed to maintain a very healthy relationship with one of the top sports athletes in the world, Floyd Mayweather. Tell me how you've managed to do this on a general level and also as a female barber.
Well,
In a male-dominated sport and industry, you're two.
that's a very good question. Well, I managed to keep a good relationship with Floyd because, number one, I knew him since 2001 when I first moved to Vegas. And number two, I respect him and he respect me. And that goes a long ways. With any relationship, respect has to be one of the, if not the priority of the relationship. You have to have that respect. So I respect him and I respect what he do and I understand. See, you have to understand something before you can get it. And I understand he is the number one or high profile athlete on the planet, and a lot comes with that. So I have to make sure my mind is together. I have to make sure I'm focused on what it is he need. And once I do that, my life falls in place right after that. So I maintain the relationship with Floyd by being respectful, by understanding him, and being a friend too.
Okay. And that in itself is a job. Because, I think a lot of people think that you may not be the best barber in the world because you're only having to do bald haircuts and maintain his beard. It's public knowledge all over the internet that you are paid, astronomical sums of money to maintain that bald head and that moustache. So people, maybe you could explain your position, why you don't need to prove yourself anymore, and that's one hell of a canvas or a foundation that you need to work on a daily basis. That's your focus. Maybe you can explain it better, Jackie.
Well, the fact that it's being questioned about me cutting just a bald head or a mustache, it goes back to what I was saying. My career was at its peak before social media ever came. I was in Vegas doing my thing for many, many years, behind the chair, many, many hours, doing what I needed to do. So that wasn't just a bald head. I had to do every cut out there that the next person is doing. But again, that's what life is about. Everybody wants to reach the top. So after you reach the top, it's a certain level you have to maintain being on the top. Well, God blessed me with being Floyd Mayweather's barber. So if I'm his barber, who else I need to cut? Not that I don't want to cut anyone else or I can't cut anyone else, my time. After I'm done traveling with him, if I'm gone 2 or 3 weeks, by the time I get back home, well, I have to handle my personal affairs. I had to visit my family. I had to take care of the shops. So I don't have the time to cut anyone hair. And again, that's what we work hard for, to get to the top. So if you work hard and you get to the top, what is there to prove? I don't get into he says, she can, she can't, he can, he can't. At the end of the day, like we say, men lie, women lie, numbers don't lie, and I'm okay. I'm okay.
I think it would be fair to say, I think I might be speaking out of line here. It may be fair to say that you've got two highly successful barbershops. You are the artistic director of both of these barbershops, and your haircuts are now reflected through your subordinates or your employees or your team.
Absolutely.
Team Jackie.
Absolutely.
Team Iced Out, I guess it's called.
Absolutely, and that's what I am doing, building a team, and I do have barbers that's in place that can produce any haircut that's needed. So if I'm out of town or I'm traveling and I can't get to the person that may want me to cut their hair, at the end of the day, long as you walked away with a successful haircut and it's up under Iced Out banner, what difference does it make if I cut it or not?
Maybe another good thing may be to tell us a little bit about your two shops, because a lot of people may see you with Floyd traveling around the world, living some kind of champagne lifestyle. I mean, there's more to it than that particular facade, but I think people need to understand that you're not a nomad barber. You have two premises. Tell us a little bit about the two premises that you have.
My first location opened August the 4th, 2004. And that's been 14 years to this very year. August 2018 will make 14 years. So my shops are very successful, very well established and running, again, since 2004. And I opened a second location in 2015. I waited so long because I wanted to make sure that A, it was what I wanted to do, B, that it was ran successfully like the first one was. And with that being said, I am not there all the time, but I make sure everything is the way it's supposed to be done. I have a team of excellent guys that work at both shops, and together, teamwork make the dream work. And together, we making sure that we produce quality cuts that come out of iced out.
So Jackie, do you have any future plans, either outside of working for Floyd, which is, I guess, your primary goal right now? Do you have any other plans for the future in terms for the shops, or any products or exhibitions or events? Or
That's a good question. Yes, for 2018, I'll be doing the first annual Las Vegas Barber Expo along with Jay Majors. We're partnering up, and we're bringing the expo to Vegas. That's one of the plans. Also, I'm working on a product line. I'm working on apparel. There are different things that I am doing that I want to make sure that the industry is not forgotten about, and also keep on branding Iced Out, because again, blood, sweat, and tears came behind the name, and I've been through a lot. I've given a lot, and I want to make sure that whatever it is for the barbering industry that's needed, I'm there to do it, no matter what it is. Even this event at CT Expo, I made it happen. How, I don't know. Again, I cut Floyd before I left. So it's important to me to keep on showing face and keep on making sure that the industry lives on. So with me being able to put my product line out and different things, I just want to make sure that I'm giving the industry exactly what is needed also.
Okay, and how would you say that the industry has reacted to your success, especially as a woman, on the whole?
How has the industry acted to my success? The industry has accepted me well. I appreciate all the barbers, all the love that I have been getting, considering I haven't been around. But but the good thing about social media is they do know and they can see what I am doing and where I am at. So I have to say the industry of barbering been great to me as far as accepting who I am, whether it's a woman or not, knowing who I cut, seeing me alone the years, you know, as you say, live the lavish lifestyle, but at the same time, maintain to be a barber, because that's what I am. I'm a barber at the end of the day, and I love being one, and I love the game.
And what do you intend to bring differently to your show that you're doing in Las Vegas with Jay?
Well, I plan on having something different, but I can't really speak on it because if I tell everything today, I won't have nothing for tomorrow. So I gotta keep.
All right, well, give me a base structure of something that's different that can be shared.
Just know that it's going down in Las Vegas, and it's gonna be an epic event. It has to be. It's gonna be an epic event because Las Vegas never had a barber expo. So with that alone, the expo is what's needed in Vegas.
And will Floyd be making an appearance? Can you reveal that amount of information at this stage?
I can. Yeah, I'm gonna get him there. I'll get him there.
Okay, it's not confirmed, but you're gonna work your magic on his bald head and his beard.
Get him there.
So he's into a state of submission where he'll be there.
Yes.
Showing face.
Showing face.
And entourage. And bling and money.
Hey, money may.
And could you share some words of advice? I want this directed not just at women, but men. If someone wanted to succeed and excel and attract, and more importantly, keep high-profile celebrity clients.
Number one, consistency. Consistency is the key, along with good quality work. I say perfect your craft, be consistent about what you're doing, and stay focused, because even more so now, today, I think it's easy to get caught up in the hype. Everything is being recorded, everybody's being watched, so the distraction is easy to get distracted. And I was tell the barbers today, just worry about yourself. Focus on what you're doing and have a plan for you and your life. Because often what we do, if I'm looking this way and my focus is right here, the minute I turn this way, I'm off track. So I would say just keep a tunnel vision on where it is you're going and what you're doing. Be consistent and perfect your craft. Perfect your craft first of all, because speeding doesn't mean quality. So you want to put out quality work at a decent amount of time. So again, stay focused on what you're doing, be consistent, and perfect your craft.
Stay in your lane.
And stay in your lane. Those things you'll win all the time.
There you go, guys. Jackie Starr, she's left some parting words of wisdom for you. Take note of these words, and then you yourself can be like Jackie. You can have a successful barbershop, B, you can have a happy, successful business relationship with working athletes, and C, enjoy the life and live the dream that you've always wanted to.
Yes, and let me say this, there's only one Floyd Mayweather. No, really, meaning everybody wants to do what it takes to get to everybody wants to be at the top, but don't nobody want to put in the work to get at the top. Me, I didn't come in, I want to cut celebrities, I want to do this. Some things are just God-given. In this situation, it was a God-given situation. Many are called, but only a few are chosen. So I am one of the chosen ones.
Yeah, but one thing that you've missed there, yes, you procured the job, but maintained it for how many years?
Over 10.
With Floyd?
Absolutely.
There you go.
That's the key too.
That makes a difference.
Absolutely, you're right.
It's all good and well getting a celebrity client. If you only cut him once and that's going to be, your claim to fame, and you're no longer cutting his hair, then you haven't been successful. That wasn't a true procurement because you couldn't keep it.
That's right. I agree. Thank you, Larry.